Garrett Blevins here again with week 8, day 2. Again, on this week 8, I've switched over to the Cube Kingpin to give it a trial run, and it's going really well. I've enjoyed splitting the lifts up into their own days. It's been really hard work. Again, this is just an explosive day. 315 felt really good today for explosive work. It was moving pretty fast. I used to use bands all the time when I did speed work. I went on probably about I guess it's probably almost a year and a half now since I've been doing the band work for speed. But I just really have enjoyed straight weights, so I don't mess with chains or bands or any of that, even light chains and bands anymore. I feel like I've been getting a lot out of just the barbell work itself, and so that's been good. I've been working a lot on my setup. I've been trying to get my knees lower than my hips. I've really liked the Olympic shoes. I need to focus on keeping my heels down as I'm tucking my legs further back underneath me. But I really do feel like I get a lot more spring out of the bottom, and it also helps me roll up on my traps further when I do my setup. When I've got my legs back there pushing, I actually try to relax the muscles in my back and position myself and then tighten from there, whereas before I would really try to pinch my shoulder blades back hard and then try to form an arch, and that would lead to hyperextension in my lower back where my shoulder blades and some of the upper spine would not round properly because I was pinching the shoulder blades back so tight. Since I've changed that, I've really felt a lot more comfortable in the bench press and had a lot more, I would say, consistent power. Today I really saw the tricep strength increase that I've gotten from the increased volume, especially I think with some of the floor pressing I was doing earlier in the cycle. I was really fatigued on these 1-inch pause reps, but I was able to grind out the top on the last, it usually lasts I think 5th and 6th rep of these 3 sets. I was able to grind it out without twisting or having to go up unevenly, and so I can definitely tell that my triceps are in better shape, and that's definitely good. I believe I was programming out how many times I'll be able to go through a full cube cycle before the competition, and I believe I can do 2 more cycles of the cube, but I'm going to have to figure out what to do. I have a weird 6-week break before nationals after I finish that 20th week. And so I'm going to have to look at that and see exactly what I'm going to do, if I'll do a partial cube or if I'll do some compensatory acceleration training that like I did before this last competition I went to, which seemed to work. I don't really like the peaking cycles very much. I don't understand them. They're not real intuitive to me, and it kind of seems a little bit like magic to try to just create some strength that's not already there. That's definitely against the philosophy of Brandon Lilly and the 365 strong. So as I was reading Proverbs with my wife last night, I read this, and I'd never really thought about it too much. You know, wealth gained quickly will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little will increase it. And that's that same idea, I think, where if somebody's trying to peak or they're getting brand new gear and they're just trying to push their numbers up super fast, that they're going to get injured. That's where the rising stars in powerlifting show up, and they throw out some big total, and then you never hear from them again, and you wonder what happened. And I would say more often than not, people who are in powerlifting and are serious about it only stop when injury occurs. And so with Brandon Lilly's philosophy, and I think one that I agree with, these little by little increases, 5-pound PRs on each lift every 10 weeks, that's going to create some real progress and real strength. So I like the cycles, and I'm going to keep at it. Blessings.